thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's car. So it's, are these amazing or what? These are something else, yeah. Real quick before I get into this, you notice a sheet on your chair tonight. Just put that on your refrigerator as a reminder to pray about what's coming up. We have some great speakers and topics coming up in the next 2 months I'm excited about. Next weekend we're starting a 2-part series called What Southbrook Could Learn from the Catholic Church and What the Catholic Church Could Learn from Southbrook. And so just come out for that the next 2 weekends. And then we got Joe Boyd and Vince Antonucci and Harvestland and Hank Fortner and Cindy Weininger and some folks coming in, and it's going to be a great time. Make sure you come out and support the church and bring a friend. Great time to bring a friend this summer. What I have up here with me are some really unique cars. This is a Copo Chevelle and a Copo Camaro, which means Central Office Production Order. They are special made. There was only one of this one ever made because they both have a 427 cubic inch engine in them, which means about 425 horsepower these things have. For people who aren't oriented toward cars, they go really fast, okay? They go really fast. And we just could sit and look at them tonight, couldn't we? Well, what these cars are here for is they have something to say about masculinity and about being a man and being a dad. Because whenever you see one of these cars in a parade going 15 miles an hour, say down a street, what you are seeing is a picture of what the New Testament word used for gentleness was. Many, many times Jesus talked about this. Matthew 5:5, he said, "Blessed are the gentle, for they will inherit the earth." Matthew 11:29, he said, "Learn from me, because I am gentle and humble in heart." 2 Corinthians 2:10, the Apostle Paul said, "I appeal to you by the meekness and gentleness of Christ." Galatians 5:23 says that gentleness is one of the fruit of the Spirit, that the evidence of God in your life is this thing called gentleness. Ephesians 4:2 says that we ought to be completely humble and gentle. Philippians 4:5 says, "Let your gentleness be evident to all." Colossians 3:12 says, "Clothe yourselves with gentleness." And what's interesting about this is the New Testament word for gentleness was the same word used of a wild stallion that had been broken. Gentleness was not weakness. Meekness was what? Not weakness. It was power under control. That's what the word meant. And so whenever you see a muscle car going down the street cruising, this next time you see that, you're seeing gentleness. You're seeing power under control. And we as a church desire to live like Jesus. And tonight we're focusing particularly on the issue of masculinity in men. And I, for one, realize that we men are like these muscle cars. If we don't have the right person driving us, we can do some serious damage. But there is a profound impact left when a man with a masculine strength chooses to keep that under control and to use it gently. Jesus had amazing horsepower. He could still a storm with 3 words, "Peace be still." When a Roman legion came for him and said, "We're looking for Jesus the Nazarene," and he said, "I am he," in John 18:6, they fell to the ground in front of him. And this man with amazing horsepower gathered little children on his lap. He was gentle and humble in heart. And this dynamic that we want to model this weekend, because I personally, as a dad, the regrets I have are when I was not gentle. When I was not gentle. And so I thought no one better as an individual to model velvet steel and the lion and lamb imagery of Jesus than Anthony Munoz. And Anthony's going to come in a minute, but I want to let his son Michael give an introduction to him. This is from the 1998 induction of Anthony Munoz into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And this is his son Michael giving the introduction. Take a look at the side screens.